Hey all, it's Phantom back again with another V-Rising walkthrough. Today we're fighting Cyril the Cursed Smith, who can be found in the Cursed Village of the Cursed Forest. He has 4 different weapons he'll attack with. As soon as he rotates weapons, his previous weapon will spawn an image that will attack you on its own. The slashers are painful and hard to avoid. The mace he'll slam on the ground and spawn orbs. The sword he'll lunge and slash. And the spear he'll throw at you. For this fight I use the Spectral Wolf, the Chaos Volley, and the Veil of Blood. Mostly because I like to maintain distance. The Wolf and the Blood both heal me during this fight to keep up my sustain. And the Wolf will also weaken the weapons that he has spawned in him himself. I've seen some different recommendations of avoiding the ads and staying on him. I've been more successful with fighting the ads. I keep him at a distance, and I can actually use the ads to my benefit. I can throw the Wolf at them, and I can use my Veil Dash and use my primary attack and continue healing myself up while still doing damage to him and knocking out his ads. Especially the mace, because the mace will continue to slam the ground and keep spawning the orbs, which do make it difficult to cut. You want to make sure you have the arena and the houses near his arena all cleared out before beginning the fight, because you do, as you can see here, want ample space to kite around and keep your distance while using your range attacks, and when openings present themselves, your gun attacks. This is a good example of why I try to focus on the ads if they are in range. This is the image of the mace spawning orbs, as well as the boss himself spawning orbs. And with that many orbs circling around and then also dodging the attacks at distance, it makes things really tight and you do run yourself into some problems. Another note is I do like having Brute Blood for this fight. It enhances my Veil, it enhances my Wolf attack, and my ultimate. And the important part of this fight that I've discovered is sustain. And me constantly healing myself during the fight, it allows me to ultimately defeat him pretty easily each time. He's now entered the second phase, and kiting becomes more important because he will continue to spawn his weapons as he rotates them out, but he'll now also summon assassins that will attack you, and having the ability to use the Wolf to weaken all of them and for it to bounce around and do a decent amount of damage to multiple targets is a real benefit. You can see why I find it beneficial to fight the ads and continue just to keep distance and kind of fight whatever's closest to me, because even with me fighting these ads, they're growing to very large numbers. If you try to avoid them and burst them down, you gotta have some really good burst damage and anticipate you taking some damage, because with so many ads out, there's all kinds of attacks coming your way without you constantly having an eye open to try to avoid them. You'll want to avoid launching your attacks and missing everything like I just did a few seconds ago. But seriousness, you want to continue using your ranged attacks. Most importantly, I'll repeat again, is to keep your distance from him and try and fight what's in front of you. You will start to see things turn ad heavy, they'll weaken out, and as they weaken out is your chance to really start taking advantage of pumping him with some damage. It's good to get yourself in the rotation that even if you are dashing to get away from the ads, to try to use your primary attack very shortly after, because it will continue to heal you and you'll continue to get sustained. The same with the Wolf. Throw it out even if it's just him or just one ad that you're confident to hit. The more healing you can do during this stage of the fight, the better. You'll notice I saved my ultimate for the very end of the fight here. I just use it as a pocket heal if things get out of turn, where the orbs are hitting you and the ads are hitting you, and you feel like you're behind the ball, you can always use your ultimate to give yourself a good amount of health back and get back in the game. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you like the detailed explanations. Like and subscribe if it was helpful for you. If you'd like to see him fought differently or with a different weapon, leave a comment. If you'd like me to post another video of me fighting another V-Rising boss, leave that in the comment section as well. Again, I really appreciate everybody's support, and thanks for watching.